All right. Well, here we go. A little bit of big ambition. So, yeah. Game recommended to me by Itchin, so I said, okay, let's play it. So I'm gonna try story mode here. Put up a bit of this last night. Go easy or normal? Let's go normal. Okay, so we get to find our character. Goodland Bends. Skin color. We want ourselves to look super muscular, low fat. Ooh. I don't know. Let's randomize. That seems okay. That for now. Go with that one. Ooh. Go with that one. What kind of lips do we want here? Nice full lips there, I guess. Wide open eyes. Okay, we'll go with that. Let's trim ourselves here. Haircut I always go with. That brown. Had to there. Yeah, we'll go with that. Don't look that ambitious now, but hey, whatever. I will go with the suit. A straight up suit. There we go. No, that looks ambitious. It's been 3 months since Grandma died. I know that I'm adult now, that I'm 18 years old, but still, feels so scary that no one is there to take care of stuff. There's one good thing though. At the funeral, my Uncle Fred asked me for my phone number. He said he wanted to help me get on my feet. I don't really know him, but I guess he is family after all. We gotta travel.
Hey kid, I hope you're feeling better. Anyway, I talked with a friend of mine, Richard. He's kind of a big shot. Well, the bottom line is he has a cheap apartment that you could probably afford. It's not much, but it'll do.
Okay, so we're going to rent an apartment. That awesome. Left click to enter.
And I also transferred a couple of bucks to your bank account because I want to make sure you get something to eat, okay? Promise me.
Okay, now we need to go buy a fridge. Exciting, isn't it? One of them smart fridges. I'll just get whatever cheap thing we can. Some guy dead on the sidewalk. Hour. There's Elgato. A bench. Did a tiny bit of this yesterday, so go to a bench, we can sit there. Time pass faster. Okay, so shopping for a fridge. Running with the fridge. God damn, we gotta be strong. Go to Elgato. What, the cat? I rotate the fridge. We're going to the cat food market here. Spacebar just pauses it. Pick up a shopping basket. Gotta admit, I don't feel very ambitious right now. Okay.
Hey, kid,
Job at Elgato?
I've gone ahead and paid your first rent, but that's it, okay? You need to get out there and get a job. Anything at all. You just need a salary right now.
Okay, we're gonna go work the grocery store. Wait till tomorrow? God. Starving. I should eat before going to work. Okay, we're going to the food market. So we've made $300 or whatever.
You got a job. Well done. You're a chip off the old block, just like your dad. I think he was probably just about your age when he started his first business. Look, if you need a loan to start something, I got a friend over at Jensen Capital. His name is Larry, okay? That's who you ask for. And be sure to say hi from me, your Uncle Fred, okay?
Okay. Food in here with us. You know what? Yeah, we can definitely help you with that. Well, the full amount's transferred to your bank account right away. Thanks. What our business name to be? Oh. Hey, TL. TL, just because you're here, this is going to be TL Gifts. Boom. Start that business. Wow, okay. Starting a business. Okay, cool. Got our job.
So, you're a gift shop owner now, huh? Yeah, very good. Very good. Now we got some shopping to do. We'll get you some furniture and some really nice products to sell in there. And I also wanted to mention I recently invested in a car dealership, and we found kind of an old wreck of a car in the workshop in the back, but it still runs. It's not much, but it's yours if you want it. The key's in the glove compartment.
Okay, cool. I'm going to grab this car. Yeah, I just started streaming 19 minutes ago. Oh. Ambitions almost cut short by jaywalking. It's just like a life simulator, I guess.
You found the car. Good. Now, don't get any parking tickets. As I said earlier, it's time to pick up some stuff for your new store. You can use your new car, or continue running around with the hand trucks. It's up to you.
Oh, geez, I hope this song's not copyrighted. I feel like it is. I feel like it's gonna be. How do I turn the radio off? Oh, this is an illegally parked vehicle. Oh. Okay, so we gotta buy a cabinet, a cash register, stack of shelves. We got a cabinet. We got all that stuff. Okay. I'm gonna just quickly actually find the music. Kind of distracting. Oh, now we gotta go to TL Gifts here. I'll park right there, but there's a fire hydrant. So that seems like a bad idea. The back.
Oh, very, very nice. Starting to look like a real store now. Next, we have to buy some things for you to sell. And for the time being, you have to go to a wholesale store. But eventually, down the road, you'll do a whole lot better by importing directly from the manufacturer overseas.
Yeah, well, let's go grab some food. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool so far. Like, look at Joe's hot dogs. Ooh, prices nowadays. $25 for a hot dog and some french fries and a soda? Drink this soda pop later. Hey, Chrysler. Sleep? Yeah, we'll sleep until like, getting up at 7:15. Let's get up at 7. Guess 7:16. Yeah, tariff prices. Yeah. Why would Donald Trump tariff the hot dogs, though? Okay, I turned the radio down, so I don't get why this is so loud now. It's down, right? Like, I mean, that's far down as it goes. Okay, there we go. The thing that sucks about streaming is when I hear music, I'm like, oh, that sounds copyrighted. Okay. Yeah, just ignore that little fender bender. Illegal? Okay, cool. We can park backwards and everything. Okay. We need to buy eggs. Cheap gifts. Yeah. That there. And now it's staying down, huh? Parallel park here.
Great work, kiddo. Now it's time to open up and start handling some cash, making some money. I'm crossing my fingers.
Back my car. I feel like we should pick up some groceries, then go open this. I don't know. I like, this is pretty much a blind playthrough. I played like 5 minutes last night just to see what it was like. So, hmm. I guess we'll locally. God. This was $8 when we first came in here, so I don't know what's happened. That way. Ice cream. $16 for ice cream. Jeez. Yes, actually. Now, it does keep happening where, like, I mean, so many of our products are from the USA that, it's kind of hard to get them all. But, yeah, we do what we can. For some of us, there's no boycott whatsoever. And, open this. Chrysler, I gotta admit, I feel the same way. I'm like, this game feels too much like work. Okay, so open the store in the Bisman. 34. Oh, are we actually open for business? Oh, shit. Okay. Business for days. Okay, that's all we gotta do. Is open. I'm wondering. Per hour. Um, how do I schedule? We're gonna be open Sundays too. So maybe not. I have to go grab food. Okay, so we gotta be ready to be there. Okay.
I see you opened a business in our neighborhood garment district. Listen, Junge, you're more than welcome here, but really remember who owns this neighborhood. So don't get any big ideas. Cheers.
Okay, so that was... Start working. E-invoicing. Yeah. Well, it's, you know, the boycott, like, the big one is for boycotting, I think, is just traveling to the States. Because, Canadian tourists are by far their biggest international travelers. Actually, it's to the point there's people here we call snowbirds who, wait, it's Saturday? So that means we're closed tomorrow. And yeah, they're done, right? Like, they're not going down there anymore. And, yeah.
Well, look at you hustling around and stacking cash already. I tell you, your dad would have been so proud. I think it's time for your first hire. And don't forget to take that course at the Business Administration School so you know what you're doing, all right?
Go to basic management. But yeah, it's, I mean, there's apparently a COVID level drop in tourism, to the States. Like that, it just from Canada going down there. You might think, well, how much is that going to be? Well, it's, I mean, the Canadian tourist industry there is like in the billions of dollars. And, there has, what do we need? Basic management? There, I think we got that. Anyway, so, yeah, I mean, there's, you know, about 1 million jobs in the States tied up in this. And, they're standing to lose about 200,000 of them. So it's bad news for them. A recruitment campaign for customer service employees. We get to hire our first employee. But yeah, I mean, like, you know, for me, I was, you know, when I was last shopping, I'm like, ooh, Frosted Flakes. I haven't had Frosted Flakes in a long time. I'll get some Frosted Flakes. Why is it cheaper than all the other cereals? And then I realized, oh, okay, this is the one that's made in America. That's only made in America here. I guess we're gonna have to go there later, though. Unless we close the business. There we go. No, it's that the people just aren't going. Well, the other thing is, you know, we keep hearing these kind of horrific stories where, like, this one Canadian woman who had been able to work in the States, had a work permit and everything, and, you know, she, all of a sudden wasn't allowed to go there to work, and then they, they put her in detention for, like, 3 weeks, which was, you know, just ridiculous. Like, you know, just send her up here. Like, what are you even doing detaining these people? And, yeah, it was only due to her family and, friends, you know, constantly complaining that she managed to get out. It's like, well, one, she didn't actually commit any crimes. She was just trying to work when they said, oh, you have to apply for a work permit at a different time. And, yeah, like, apparently that's just too much to do. Like, well, why do this to her? but it's that the cruelty is the point. And, and today. Anyway, it's, yeah, there was a story of some, German tourists that, that also, got messed up there. Like, I'm not sure if you ever traveled to the States before, but, like, when you get to customs, you should have, the address of exactly where you're staying and for how long you're staying and all that stuff needs to be known, in advance. Or else they could just be like, no, we're not letting you in. Even like, you know, when I went to Vegas, it was like, I was staying at the Tropicana, which is now no longer exists. But I needed to know the street address of that hotel. Like, I couldn't just be like, oh, Tropicana. Yeah, and then when I'm planning on leaving, all that stuff, and no, it's not that bad of requirements, but like, you know, when I was traveling through the EU, it was like way easier. It's just like, oh, you're Canadian, here you go. Like, it seemed a lot more friendly. And, yeah. Well, okay, we're gonna have to go to Bisman, Del Gifts. That would have been Sunday's customers. Closed. So we can get to Anderson Recruiting Corp. Be there. Yeah. And like the other thing is, like, as Canadians, we get preferential status where it's like we can go just be in the States for, you know, half a year at a time. I think it's like 181 days or so. I'm in the wrong street here. Terrible driving. Yeah, it's it really is just bizarre. It's like, you know, not to, you know, toot our own horn or anything, but geez, you know, like Canada and the US had probably the best relations any two countries have had for like the last, you know, almost 200 years of just being different countries but integrating more and more. And, you know, just to see it all go this way, this quickly, is pretty remarkable. Now, Donald Trump has largely dropped the whole, become the 51st state thing. I mean, every time it's brought up, it seems like his people are just like, hey man, just shut up about that. Okay, so we get 10 at a time. This north. Anyway, and yeah, and I mean, just to see how far down it's gone so fast, where I can't think of a time where we've actually done like any kind of real successful boycott of products. Now, I mean, there was a bit of animosity around when the war in Iraq started, and the states doing that, and they got all pissy that we didn't join them, and we're like, you know, this is a bad idea. We're gonna stay out of it. And anyway. Yeah. It wasn't like this though. It really wasn't. And I heard that Escape from Alcatraz, like, let's reopen Alcatraz, like... I guess really what the US needs right now, just you know, another prison opened? Like, why is this... Anyway. Too bad he watched Escape from Alcatraz rather than Murder in the First. Which was, I think it was called Murder in the First. There was a Christian Slater, Kevin Bacon movie made about what it was like in Alcatraz. And it was about this guy who was stuck in solitary confinement for 3.5 years for trying to escape. He was put in prison for trying to steal $5 out of a cash register when he was 18, because he and his sister were starving during the Great Depression. He got given like 10 years or something. It was just some ridiculous case. And they tried to escape, so they threw him in a isolation cell. Now this is no lights, a dark closet about half the size of this room. And they left him there for 3 years. And then when he got out, he went and stabbed the guy who ratted on them, stabbed him through the neck with a spoon. This is a true story. And it was kind of the start of the end of Alcatraz, because they were just showing, like, this is what conditions are like there. They're just torturing people. And anyway. Go to customer service. Yeah. Actually, I was like 1940 this happened. And they were like, yeah, you're calling the warden a Nazi. And I think Gary Oldman plays the warden in it. And anyway, yeah, it was quite the movie. It was very, very powerful. Gifts, customer service. So do we just hire them? Okay. Firm. Oh yeah. Well, like, you know, I was saying at like the start of this whole 51st state thing. Like, I mean, this is the rhetoric Putin used about Ukraine before the invasion there. And frankly, I would not be shocked if within 2 years we're at war with the States. Because yeah, like, things are gonna get worse and worse. And you know, they're not going to say, oh, geez, I guess we screwed up. They're going to come up with excuses as to why it is. Why it is things are the way they are. And it's, you know, it's not going to go good. Start working. And, here. Yeah, what about like 6:30? Just, I'll say. Anyway, yeah, it's just that, like, you know, We've seen this story before. It generally does not end good. And, yeah, it's, really a damn shame. Like, I mean, there's been times where I've been, you know, upset with the states before and stuff like that, but it's never been like this. Where it's, you know, I live in Saskatchewan, so it's like us and Alberta are the two states where there's about, I want to say 25% of people are like, yeah, joining the states would be a good idea. Now, this is one of those things where people think it's a good idea until they actually talk, until they actually talk about it. And then as you go through, like, what all this would entail, because, like, you know, we get maternity leave up here. They don't get any in the States. But, like, I mean, if you have a kid, you're supposed to be, like, back at work the next day. Like, it's... Anyway. You know, they have to pay for all health care and stuff like that. And here, you know, it's not the greatest health care, but it's just so much better than... I mean, the idea that I would have to, my employees app. Okay. William Murphy. You're hired. What these? Okay, we'll hire you. Hmm. The Bizman. Guess I'll work the Saturdays.
Well, look at who's the boss. You did a good job on that hire, kid. I know having an employee takes a big cut out of what you're taking in, but it also gives you extra time. Time to, start cleaning up these floors. Oh, man, they're a bit nasty.
Okay, so I gotta go buy cleaning supplies. Cool. And, yeah. But just, like, you know, like, I was, you know, what I've been saying about this is, like, things are really gonna start hitting the fan. And, I want to say about June, July is when they're going to start noticing, you know, price hikes and products not available there. And, yeah, I really don't know what they're going to do from there. Like, where this is all going. And, you know, we're going to start noticing some, like, you know, big differences here pretty soon too, because I mean, they're just saying, I think it's the United States coughs and Canada gets a cold or something like that. Like it's, So yeah, I mean, it's it just feels like, yeah, things are gonna get a lot worse in the interim. I mean, even here and in the States, but in the States, they're not gonna, well, you know, it's,
Floors are looking good. Make sure you keep them clean. You don't want the customers walking around in a dirty store, okay? All right, now, back to business. Maybe it's time to start looking for other opportunities. By any chance, have you noticed that people, your customers, are looking for something to drink? How about stocking a fridge or something like that with cans of soda? You can make some extra money on that.
Square appliances down here. Okay, well, yeah, it's, yeah. Well, okay, so, like, you know, the stock market there basically crashed. Like, it went down over 10%. But it's gone up, back up almost all the way from where it was. I would have said, no, that's not happening. But, I mean, the economy seems so, I mean, just fake, just divorced from reality now, that it doesn't, I guess we gotta go to sleep. Starving and we're hungry. Like, the idea that Tesla's stock price is still so high, I mean, it makes no sense. The company has just a terrible image problem that's not going away. All their sales have tanked across the board, yet their stock is still incredibly valuable. Like, it just feels like a fictitious system. And, I don't know, I guess, I feel like the NFT thing is going to happen with them, where people finally went, wait a second, these things are worthless. And they went from, you know, buying their Bored Ape yacht club things, for, you know, hundreds of thousands of dollars to being like, actually, you know what, these are worthless. Why would I ever buy one of these things again? And, for those of you that don't know, you know, the NFTs were the, it was like having a receipt for a picture that's on the internet. Like, it meant nothing. Like, you didn't own the picture, anybody could just copy it. But you had a non-fungible token for that. And there's what's referred to as the tweet that killed NFTs. And it was like, just for a limited time now, you can double slurp your NFT for, you know, for 2 Ethereum or some shit like that. And people are like, double slurp an NFT? What the hell does that even mean? Why would I pay you money for this? It was like after this tweet came out where this company said you could get an NFT from them right now and get it slurped. What does that mean? I don't know. It means nothing. Like, it's just... Anyway. Yeah, and then it was like, after that, the price of an NFT within 2 weeks was like, you know, kind of Dutch diseased with the tulips plunged from being, you know, super incredibly valuable to like, well, this is worthless. And, yeah, I feel like that's gonna start happening with a lot of these, a lot of these, companies that, like, Tesla in particular, I mean, they could not have worse press right now. And, anyway. Box of, sodas from Metro Wholesale. You know, it's like with crypto as a whole. It's, I personally view cryptocurrency as like a Ponzi scheme, but it's a Ponzi scheme that everybody has a vested interest in keeping it going as is. where, I mean, the only reason to buy Bitcoin is that you think somebody else is going to buy it from you later for more money. That's it. Is that, hey, it's going to be worth more money later on, and because, no, I don't want to do that. And because of that, I'll buy it now. But eventually you're going to run out of some sucker that's going to be willing to pay you more money for, ooh. Buy that. Just while we're here, might as well do all this. Anyway, it just, yeah, feels like there's so much just absolute fiction with the economy right now. Or don't we? And yeah, I mean, they sort of removed the tariffs, and they had this thing where they keep saying, you know, we're going to have 90 deals in 90 days. And then, oh, managed storage. That hand truck. Soda there. Drink fridge. Paper bag gift.
Way to go! But this isn't just enough to make them happy. As you can hear, they think your walls and floors are ugly. You know what? I kind of agree.
Back over here. We'll put this gift right there. Okay, there we go. Ooh. Okay, interior design. Floor tool. Pretty cool there.
Hey kid, I talked with a good friend yesterday. Name is Gary. He owns a drive-in wholesale store down in the industrial area. They sell stuff in big chunks, but a lot cheaper. You should bring a car. It's too far to walk.
Okay, flopping in a video game. Okay, we'll go to that place that he's talking about. Actually, nope. And yeah, you know, it's kind of crazy American stuff right now. It's good. And really all they've had to show for it was that a negotiated deal with Britain, which they even said on the deal, like, hey, this is not a deal. It's just, it's just kind of a temporary agreement before they negotiate other things. It's like, these trade deals, they take years to negotiate. Years. And, business. I park in the handicap spot? Illegal. Well.
All right, back to your customers. You're always complaining customers, right? Look, don't worry. Eventually, they'll be happy, and so will your bank account. But right now, we do have two problems. The customer service level of your employee, and their lack of a uniform.
Okay, train your employee and increase the customer service level of my employees app. Okay, wow. And, we'd have to hire another room. Okay, what were we supposed to do here also? Were we just supposed to go down here and... They gotta be inside from any business. Okay. You hire another. Street is this? Avenue. 4th Street, so I would one more over. Ooh. There we are. Isn't showing any of the business. Oh wait, we got. Furniture. Buy some. Buy some more shelves. Take some initiative here. Buy some stuff moving. This is apartment furniture. This is not what I was hoping for. That is a nice section. I just wanted some shelves. Let's do the whole IKEA thing, or we gotta walk through the whole place. I guess, yeah. I guess this is IKEA. Okay. Thought that was the Dino at gamble a bunch. More money that way. Not seeing it anywhere. Okay. Yeah. So opening in 10 hours. Well, I guess we'll go rest. Eat a bit of food. Go to the employment agency. Just wonder what happened to this one guy. I used to live in this building downtown, and there was this business that, man, what was it called? The Olympia? It was the Olympia for the longest time, and then eventually it went out of business. I mean, by the longest time, I mean like 30 years plus. And Yeah, this guy who I lived across the hall from me, he rented the place and was getting ready to like get a soft opening of it. Was gonna be this big business launch, and talking to me, he seemed all upbeat about it and all happy and all this stuff, and then yeah, he just vanished one day. And then I saw a sign on it being like the place is, tenants being evicted, non-payment of rent. At that point, he owned like $50,000 in rent on it. I'm like, geez, man, that's pretty insane. Apparently, he took a bunch of money from investors and kind of vanished. And now I don't think he actually like stole this money, but it was like he just couldn't afford to keep the place open anymore. And job board. Crowded shelves. We need a uniform. Okay, that looks like it's pretty damaged. Probably from me running into stuff. Or display text. Now hiring. Okay. We can grab that hand truck and get out here. Bring in a bit more money now, I think. And go to my employees. Day off. My employees. Gotta be a okay. Yeah, I'll work here a couple days while he gets trained. Oh. Time to get up. Ooh, it is dirty. There we go. My employees. Deal gifts. There we go. It's already dark enough. I didn't mean to blow that kind of money. Her. The place to buy trucks. Another one open 24 hours. Oh, there's no Sunday shopping here. Was this Nova Scotia or something? Going to TL gifts and stuff.
I'm finally feeling human again. I'm finding out that heroes let you down. My ignorance has led me here again. But I'm finding out as I
Okay, cool. So we get to. Okay. Whistle. Pretty terrible. Good job. Okay. That sounds pretty good to me. Boom. Go, there's our logo. Okay.
There you go, kiddo. Continue listening to your customers and keep improving. Keep improving. And by the way, You know you don't build an entire empire with just a gift shop, right? I think you should consider opening a new business. That said, you don't want to go rushing into something willy-nilly. You gotta know what people want. There's an app for that. Market Insider app. See what people are looking for.
Okay. The Zero Jewelry Stores there. I think that's what we could open. Where is the
Metro Wholesale.
there it is.
We offer local business-to-business wholesale
Okay. And some business administration stuff. God, we're having to work so hard here. We're gonna have to go clean the business. I thought we just completed the fundamentals of business administration course. Oh.
Got me upside down, spinning around you.
Guess we'll go to TLGF school. Clean up the place. Quickly eat and then we'll go to sleep. You're taken to the hospital. Orange and pass out, local authorities transport you to the hospital to recover. Okay, well, I didn't know that would happen. A taxi here? Okay, well, we're gonna clean. Hmm. All right. Need some. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we got 3 hours and 32 minutes of this left. Then we've learned fundamentals of business. So we could do a gym. Hero. Okay.
Now, in business, we always research a market before we go into it, okay? Finally, before you start your next business, make sure you find a building with a high traffic index. Serving high-demand products, combined with an address seeing a lot of foot traffic, means high revenue.
$49. I think that's where we're supposed to go. Okay, call this one Sure Burgers. Boom. Okay, so burgers. Yeah, yeah, of course. Now we're gonna go with green and red, I think. Green or I think that looks yeah, there we go. Red and yellow make you feel hungry. That's why like Burger King and McDonald's have yellow and orange and red as like their colors. However, green makes you think healthy. That's why Subway and any kind of fast food joint that's trying to pretend to be healthy, that's why their logos are green. Actually, if you ever want to watch a pretty cool documentary about this, check out Super Size Me 2. Because yeah, it just deals with how they market all fast food stuff. Got a nice high traffic index. Okay, so buy an industrial grilling cabinet. Holy shit, I just killed 3 people. No, they're still alive. So those are the alerts we got right now. But we're legally parked here. Need a industrial grilling cabinet. Oh, I meant to. Keep the hand truck on us. Okay, we're setting up the grill. Get burgers from the other hole. Parking the vehicle there, going to Metro Wholesale. Cash it. What else will probably need? Paper bags. I need a second cabinet. Cash register. Got that one. We're gonna have to set this up, and then we're gonna have to clean. Quit damaging our car, please. I'm not a bad driver, you're a bad driver. I'm on the wrong side of the road. Ooh. Okay, I'm guessing we gotta hire some employees too. What I was thinking, you know. So good, you know, backed up into traffic. People should notice me when I'm going around. There's that line, what is it? If everybody you run into while you're driving is an asshole, then it isn't all them, it's just you. Like you're the asshole, not them. So. Alright, well, I guess that's that. Up here. Hmm. We need 2 people working.
You got 2 businesses now, huh? I think that's what the media calls a serial entrepreneur. Very nice work. I'll let you get back to it, and I'll catch up with you later, kid.
Okay. Oh. Whoa. Gotta get to work, you guys. I gotta flip some burgers. Two employees here? Holy crap, we sold most of our burgers. 44, so I think we can make one more day. Order. Back to manager to wholesale. Right here? Okay, cool. Sell gifts. Delivery fee, $400. God. Gifts and burgers here. Few gifts. There it is. Okay.
You were burning like a summer in my heart till you found
Park here. Or we're gonna have to buy one of these cleaning stations. Burger shop. Hey, Christ, that's a good. I didn't look over for a little bit there. They're all on the wrong side of the road. Yeah. Yeah. Driving. Guess we need to eat and rest. Be able to hire more employees. Oh, I guess we can contact. Again later. Okay, cool. So we made $1,470 and okay, I thought money that we were looking for, but not. Buy us one and it gets here in a bit. Don't need to appliance store would have it. terrible truck driver there. Oh, okay. We can't afford a cleaning station then? Get 10 grand here. The hell? Well, that's just the back of the door. Oh man, we didn't need that at all. Oh well. Clean up the gifts. Oh, we're gonna hire somebody for this stuff soon. I'm a business owner. I feel like this is beneath me now. Successful gift store and Okay, let's get back home. Fresh food. Good. Okay, we can almost pay off that one. Definitely pay.
So, did you get a call from the bank? They must be shocked to see what's happening with your account. Wow, the way it's growing. You should find yourself a nicer apartment and buy yourself some really nice furniture. You deserve it.
Desk, chair, and computer from. Play video games for an hour. Gotta go work at our burger job though. The trying to drive a bit more cautious. Don't crash our car again. Crap, we're out of burgers. Yeah. Del Mango. Serviceful. Oh, we can do like this. Okay. Okay, there we go. Our employee hired. Maybe before I do anything else, is some burgers so that we can. I want to see something really hilarious. Check out Dylan's Burger. The skip from I Think You Should Leave. A wholesaler. Keep hitting spacebar to break. I'm so used to that being break in every game. When it's pause though. Good, I'm moving them. Man, yo, this really fucking sucks. Like, fuck, I'm going for it. Oh. They towed our car, didn't they? As long as I didn't get the boot, I'm good with it. I'm gonna have to leave TL for now because we're gonna pass out. Sleep pretty soon. Aw, man. What? Dude, he doesn't work Saturdays. We're at the point where we can hire some. Cool. Good IKEA. Don't they have a, come in through the wrong entrance? I'm gonna have to call up a bank and get another. Play video games all day tomorrow. What happen if we can't do that? Go home and eat. Car is almost. They opening? In 2 hours. Yeah, well, you did suggest edition, but yeah. Just figured, hey, I've done Claire Obscura. I meant to start this yesterday, but hey, no, here we are now. We got our burger business going. We got our gift shop going. We're supposed to play video games for an hour. I'll leave that in the handicap spot just because. Get out and move it if they want. Oh shit, we're at 7%. We don't have enough money. Oh, we don't have enough money if we, car breaks down to have it repaired. I mean, I guess it's $500. Still, I'd prefer not to have to do that today. Ooh. Okay. We'll have this be our office. Our gaming room. We got to play for at least an hour. You know what? Let's play for good. How far are we into the stream now? We're going to play for 2 hours and 35 minutes. 2:36. Right, there we go. Now that seems realistic.
I hope you're having fun, huh? That's what it's all about. And speaking of which, I assume you're starting to get pretty bored of stocking those shelves in your stores manually, right? Well, you should visit the manager in one of the wholesale stores. I'm sure they can provide deliveries too.
Okay, well, we hadn't set that up yet. Buy a store. And can we, side business. Sigh. Worked ourselves to, exhaustion. We're not gonna be able to do that crap. Actually, we might be able to buy them. We only have $588. We got no way to loan for more money. Fuck. That was his fault. I mean, what the hell is he doing? He's supposed to turn right into this lane, not this one. So even though I was running the light and clearly turning wrong, I'm blaming this taxi driver. Anyway. How far away? Oh. So guess we walking for now. Just lay down on the sidewalk in the middle of New York like. Minus 36 bucks. Well, we weren't allowed to just park there? Okay. Mention Nitchin. By the way, I completely forgot to say hi to everybody when they showed up, except TL. I remembered their first person. So, hi H and hi TL. Hi Christ. Guess we're just gonna have to go to sleep for now. Hours and 41 minutes. Go get our car and everything. I guess we'll bank for some money. Breakfast. Unfortunately, I will have to be going in the next like 20 minutes. So, yeah. Like, where's our car? Oh, right, we don't have a car right now. With this 10 grand, I think we can set up all of our deliveries and everything. We got bigger ambitions. Actually, side note. That is, we'll finally have people clean our business. Go get our Honda out of the garage. Hopefully everybody will just recognize us when we're driving on the wrong side of the road and get out of our way. Trying to open a water bottle while Right, okay, there we go. The hell? Oh yeah. Watch it. Out of the way. Trying to read your message. Talk to the man. First, tell you things. Okay. Like, if we talk to this manager here, do we ever have to come back to this store again, or call them up when we're in our business? Hell game. Not what I said. Grab one of those. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. We could do that. It'll be easier for us and truck it for now. Gonna use one of these storage shelves in the. Really shouldn't be driving blind backwards like. Already at 66%. Wow. Okay. Once again, and I think you should leave skit. I think it's hilarious. Oh, Dylan's Burger. Tim Robinson at his best. God, man. Look at us, we're down at 48% already. We just got out. Just got out of the garage. Okay. Yeah. I think You Should Leave is a great series on Netflix. They've got a lot of their best skits up. Probably the most famous one is the guy with the hot dog costume on. So there's this this hot dog car crashes into a clothing store. Like, oh my god, is anybody hurt? And then you know, Tim Robinson's there in this hot dog costume saying like, God, whoever did this, you know, just tell us, we won't be mad. So like, well, I mean, come on, you're wearing a hot dog costume, you know. Obviously you. And anyway. Okay. So I need to go to New York distribution. Anyway, yeah, but I think You Should Leave is it's quite hilarious. They have some great skits. Some of them are kind of miss. But man, like that Dylan's Burger and the one with the fucking egg game where guys like at work he's playing this clicker game where it's like moving eggs to this other egg's mouth. And anyway, it's hard to describe it without wrecking it for you guys. And anyway, oh, you can drive in. Oh, not fantastic. Okay. Okay. That's all we need to do is set that up.
But let's get back to your business again. Because you still have a lot to learn, kiddo. Things are going great. Oh, yeah. But there are a lot of potential customers out there who never heard about your stores. So it's time to start marketing.
Sweet. He really wants full time, huh? I really wish we could split him between two different businesses. Can't use a full time cleaner. Okay, yeah. Okay. Really wish we could move that up. God, I hope this $40 a week. They're full time.
Need a car? Visit your local vehicle dealership. City Cars.
Well, let's open on Sunday also. Have Dave that Sunday shift. Okay, we'll still have them work 2 register shifts. Here we go. Got there is off there. There we go. Cool. Haynes e-marketing. Oh. Another 39%. Really gotta get better at this. Oh. 24% already. We just got out of the garage. Like, just did. Next. Sit here so we don't hit. in 14 hours. Go eat, sleep, play some video games. Can't believe I just did that. Three hours here. Sleep till whenever. Be good. Now, unfortunately, you guys, I really do actually have to go right now. Got an appointment at like 1 and I gotta, yeah, I drive like GTA. I do. And, anyway, yeah, you know, to get there and stuff, I still have to, you know, change clothes a bit and stuff. So unfortunately, gotta call it a stream here. And, but I will be definitely back tomorrow and blueprints. Huh. Woodland Bend save game. Okay. Ooh, well. And, yeah, you know, I'll be back with this tomorrow and got some big ambitions for this game. Of course. Oh, got a new employee. Full time. Well, yeah, we'll go over all these guys and we'll train them all up. Anyway, but yeah, we'll keep on with this thing. And, yeah. Okay, you can automate designing shops. Okay, wow. I mean, there seems to be a lot to this game, and it's, you know, we're just getting into the surface of it. And, yeah, wow. Pretty cool. Good suggestion, Etchin. You know, because I remember you were saying, yeah, you should try this game, and I went, oh, well, you know, I'll get onto it, and then it was for sale, so I got it at the same time I got Claire Obscura, and then I played through Claire Obscura, and now I get to play this one. But anyway, yeah, once again, thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll be back tomorrow with a bit more big ambition. So until then, cheers, peace, and goodbye.